Hello, yogis. So I'm obviously in the Airstream. I was gonna yoga outside, but fog. It's very foggy. Anyways, let's get started in no, let's not. I'm not feeling very child posy today. Today's the full moon, so we're like only a day behind filming because I can't keep my life in order. So let's do something for the moon. Yeah, let's get started standing. Feet underneath your hips, shoulders stack over, arms down, palms forward, eyes closed. Settle here. Coming into your breath. You are probably at the top of your mat, which is wonderful. I'm at the back, so we're gonna just kind of figure this out together. Chair pose. Eyes come open, arms wake up, knees bend. It's our first active pose. Be okay with it. I can feel it in the back of my calves. My calves are kind of like, oh, I'm so sorry. What happened to down dog? Hands come to heart center. You're gonna reach into a warrior one. So you would probably step back. I had to step forward. Anyways, arms come up. Pause here. Just dumping right in, right? Like, oh, okay, I'm not even gonna do a little forward fold action, Megan. It's okay. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. You know, the bad part about doing yoga in here is I can see all the things I need to clean. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. You know, coming at it from different angles. I'm like, oh, look at that on the ceiling. Crescent lunge. So, whoa, from your triangle to your crescent. Chair pose. Picking up the right leg, landing behind you, warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Triangle pose. Ooh, things are popping. Crescent lunge. So those of you doing yoga this series already know these poses and know what to do, so hence not lots of description. Chair pose. I'm super up close and personal now. Good morning. Hello. Forward fold. Stay here. Breathe it out. Roll up to standing. Back to Samastitihi, back to standing at attention, arms down, palms forward, eyes closed. Take a moment. Do you feel any different already? When I think of the moon, I think of recognizing seasons and patterns and rhythms. So we need to learn to understand our bodies as well as we understand the moon. When is it full? When is it waxing? When is it waning? When do we feel new? Hands to heart center. We're going to come into half moon right off the bat. Left arm down, right leg up. Stack your hips. Last thing that happens is the top arm lifts. If you can tilt the chin up, do so. That just doesn't feel good on my neck. Ooh. Coming back to your standing pose. Other side. So I love this idea of understanding that we are made of water. If the moon can manage the ocean, the moon can definitely impact and affect us as humans. And come back to standing. So right, the new moon is when obviously we set new intentions and we do new things, and the full moon is when we let something go, when we are like, oh, I tried that on, it didn't fit. So it's a full moon right now. What are you letting go of? And it's the fall. Oh, let that shit go. Let it go. Hands to heart center, tree pose. Taking any variation you like. And release. Other side. And release. Pause again. Samasthiti heat. Arms down, palms forward, eyes closed. What does your body want right now? And crazy things might pop up, right? Ooh, a latte, wine. But drill in. Typically when we're craving lattes or coffee, it's an earthy substance that we're craving, pardon me. So maybe you just need some more spinach, some more earthy greens. Hands come back to heart center. Feet walk out. We're coming into our Yogi Squat. We did this yesterday. This is a phenomenal pose. I love it. I do it every day. This is one of Jefferson's neck bandanas. I don't know if you can read it from far away. It says Velaterra. My sissy made it for Jefferson, because we call the camper Velaterra, which means land sail, which is a compliment to the fact that Jason has a sailboat. That has nothing to do with anything, but I saw it in the film and was like, oh, I should explain what that is. A few more breaths. Forward fold. This same kind of half wide-legged forward fold we've been doing for a while now. So as you hang here, ask yourself again, right? Like, what do I need in this pose? What is my body asking for? Is it asking for mobility behind the knees? Is it asking for you to tuck your chin to your chest? Is it asking you to grab your toes and pull your torso? Right? Like, come into a conversation with yourself. I don't know if you guys have ever played that game Table Topics. It's like a deck of cards, and it tells people who might be strangers, it gives them questions to talk about. But really, they guide the conversation. So really, I'm like your table topic as your yoga teacher. You guide the conversation with your body. I'm just asking questions. Walk your hands halfway out. Left hand goes beneath the face. Right arm twists up. Other side. back to the center. Bend the knees, roll up. Feet come back underneath you. Guess where we're going again? Samasthita heat, arms down, palms forward, eyes closed. Coming onto the knees, we're going to take broken toe pose. Knees are bent, toes are tucked, hips are over heels. Woo-wee. Coming into a sense of opening, letting your breath control your body. So it's this beautiful cycle, right? Our brain controls our breath, which controls our internal organs. Our brain can be impacted by what's happening in the vagus nerve, which is controlled by the internal organs, right? It's this cycle. So we need to, at some point, interject and become the boss of the cycle. One more breath here. You've got it. I know it's painful AF. And release. Tippy-tappy the toes out behind you. I've been saying tippy-tappy because these dog memes I look at show the dog feet and they call them tippy-tappies. Obsessed. Kind of like no bones. Coming onto all fours. 3 cow cat. If you're not familiar with bones or no bones, he's a little pug and he's old. And his humans have to help him stand up. And some days he just doesn't want to stand up, and that's a no bones day. And that's a day we just don't want to do anything. And so now people are using him kind of like a weather predictor for our attitude for the day. Is it a no bones day or a bones day? Release, coming on to your booty. Legs long. We're going to take some forward folds here. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips. If you can grab the feet, awesome, do it. If not, who cares? Tuck the chin towards the chest. You know, a dog has gone viral when the Texas house uses the hashtag No Bones Day, which I really don't appreciate that my elected officials are choosing to not be active, but I also super appreciate the reference. Rise back up. Tree pose legs. We've been here once standing. We'll do it now sitting. Arms come up. Hinge forward. Yesterday we did some wide-legged forward fold stretches seated. Today we're doing them forward. Rise up. Other side. Coming into your breath. Rise back up. We'll do one more time, both legs out long in front. I'm going to bend my knees, press my belly to my thighs, and hinge over. You do you. Rise up. Come onto your back. Take your arms to a T. We're going to take our twist to each side. I'm going to take my arms to a goalpost because I could not make a T in here. Twist to one side. Make your way back to the center. Twist to the other side. Come back to the center, Supta Baddha Konasana. Heels touch. Get cozy here. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Continue the conversation you've been having with yourself about something you need or want. Welcome in the sound of what appears to be a fire truck passing by. If you'd like, you can stay here or bring your legs long, arms by your side for Savasana. Ruminate for just a moment on what your physical body needs right now. Are you dehydrated? Do you need more water? Is there a stretch you still need? Make a mental note and then let it go. And then coming from a spiritual place, what does your spirit need? Does it need a hug from a loved one? Does it need time with friends? Maybe you need to go and pray a bit, right? Again, just let something well up inside and then make a note and move on. And then lastly, doing an emotional check-in. What do your emotions need? Are you feeling easily anxious? Are you more perturbed than normal? Are you feeling distraught or despair? And just catalog, what is the emotion that is at the top of your list right now? We're not fixing anything right now. We're just taking notes. And then let that go. Coming in to Savasana. On your next inhale, begin to wiggle and move, circling the ankles and the wrists, and coming to a fetal position on the left side to honor Mother Moon. As you're ready, press yourself up to a simple seat. Joining the right hand and the left hand, right? The sun and the moon. The sun side of our body is the right side, the masculine side. The moon side is the left side, the feminine side. Equal parts activity and rest. Maybe come into balance with the moon. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. Have a wonderful day.